Our top stories in the Smart Start for Wednesday, back to school coverage for a lot of kids this morning. Some 10,000 or so in Greece. Those kids starting their first day right now.
Yeah, they just got a little more than an hour. We heard from some kids who are already there working hard. Ron Spitzer joining us live from outside of Odyssey Academy with a preview of their first day of school. Ron.
Guys, those kids are going to be shuffling in like the next 10 minutes. They're going to start before they start their day. We're here with Superintendent Kathleen Graupin and Silas, who is a student here. Kathleen, you have this transition this year. It's huge, but are you excited for school?
Oh, I'm thrilled. Opening day and the beginning of school is one of the best days of the year, so I'm excited to get the year started.
And of course, again, there's this transition happening this year. You're passing off the torch, so to speak, and, giving it to a different superintendent. How has that transition been going?
Yeah, the transition's been going great. I'm transitioning and sending this off to Jeremy Smalline, who's our current deputy, and I've worked with him for almost 20 years. So I anticipate that being incredibly smooth. And then with Silas has been really clear that he wants to be the superintendent at Greece at some point. So I'm excited for him to be able to watch Mr. Smalline, learn from him, and then eventually maybe he's the next.
Yeah, so, well, first of all, Silas, are you excited for school this year?
Yes, I'm as well as thrilled and excited and just really happy to be here.
Aspiring to be a superintendent, I think that's kind of wild for somebody. Or how did you even come to that conclusion, or that decision rather?
I think I would really just say that I feel like I was a natural born educator in a sense. I know my mom, she's a director of an organization called POTI, and she teaches parents every single day. And so I just kind of naturally just came to that, just see her every single day. And so obviously that just had to inspire me to do greater and better things.
And so what are you specifically excited about this year as you kind of work toward these goals?
For this year, I think my biggest goal is just preparing myself for the next year. I think for me, it's just, I know college isn't this year for me, but I know I'm already 10 steps ahead trying to get myself prepared, make sure I have everything in place so next year just a smoother run than this year.
That's incredible. Some kids are just doing, very amazing things, and it's nice to see that that's happening here. Guys, again, those students set to come in within the next few minutes, so we'll get them shuffling in and show that to you guys later on today. For now, I'm tossing it back to you.
Yeah, Silas, the next super, maybe in 2030, 2035. Awesome there. Wheatland, Chili, Leroy, Geneva, all among those going back for the first day today. Everybody have a safe drop-off and for arrival, getting there this morning and getting home, and enjoy the first couple of days. Your sunrise traffic here at 6:51. Out in Penfield, there is an accident reported. Penfield Road, Gloria Drive, Northeast Rochester, another issue. Martin Street and Upper Falls Boulevard. Other than that, main expressways, you see 490 traffic volume picking up, but the main thoroughfares are looking okay.
Well, another quick traffic note for folks in the city. A portion of West Main Street will be closed today. The westbound lane from Canal Street to Jefferson Avenue is the area that will see that work. The closure is due to repairs following a sewage main break that is expected to continue until things open back up at 3 p.m. on Thursday.
Police in Irondequoit say they are working nonstop trying to catch the person who killed a family of 4. And as they do that investigation, some need a lot of time to process the trauma related to this crime. That scene, one of the worst these first responders have ever been called to. The victims, a father, mother, their children, just 4 and 2 years old, all killed, found in the basement of their home Saturday on Knapp Avenue. We heard from one of the groups offering support to police, other first responders on this call, the Flower City Chaplains. They offer mental and spiritual support to those that go to all these horrific scenes. And they also support families and friends of the victims.
Just to be there for them, get them food, get them water, sit down and listen to them if they want to talk. And one of the best applications of that for PTSD would be to have the person sit and talk about the incident, and to get that out of them so that they can live with that after a while. And their brain and their mind and their faculties will be a lot calmer, and they would be able to live with it that way.
The faith group offers services to Irondequoit RPD as well as the Monroe County Sheriff's Office, and this is all done through the help of faith volunteers.
The case of a man accused of beating his girlfriend to death in Rochester last week will go before a grand jury. 40-year-old Walter Balcom, here in our video, charged with manslaughter in connection to the death of 43-year-old Malika Bruner. Her body found inside of a home on Hazelwood Terrace. Balcom left the scene before officers arrived, where they did find Balcom dead in the home. In June, Balcom had been arrested for a felony assault in a case involving the same victim. He was also put on electronic monitoring, which was removed just 5 days before the homicide when a judge determined it was preventing him from getting a job.
In another case, the judge has decided a 19-year-old suspect involved in a stolen car chase that killed a 92-year-old man nearly 2 weeks ago in Brighton. This case goes before the grand jury. Theophilus Parks, who police say was in the front seat of the stolen car that hit Thomas Chase, was released, as you see, from custody last week after posting bail. The judge spent the weekend and this week reviewing some evidence and ruled the charge that Parks faces for car theft will stay as is, despite the defense arguing there's not enough evidence to support it. They wanted it knocked down to a misdemeanor.
The brother of that suspect, an alleged driver involved in the same crash, he'll be transferred to grand jury proceedings. 17-year-old Theodice Parks faces charges for reckless endangerment and murder. He was arraigned last week while he was in the hospital.
A lot of neighbors in Seneca Falls say it is well past time for the Seneca Meadows landfill to go. But instead of closing, the operators are trying to get permission to expand the dump site so they can take in even more waste. That landfill is currently slated to permanently shut down next year. On the other hand, Waste Connections, the operator at Seneca Meadows for the landfill, has applied for a permit through the state to keep going through 2040. The town still has a persuading vote on the matter, making it very clear at last night's meeting that change is long overdue. After years of the smell, neighbors say has been disrupting their daily lives, even affecting their health.
It's been reported on that there has been a cancer cluster in the census tract surrounding the Seneca Meadows landfill. So that's concerning.
Money talks, and that's what we're fighting, really.
There's not a price tag that you can place on health. And you can come in with checks, and you can buy your way into the community. But what you can't do is deny the damage that you are doing.
Looking ahead, the board will revisit this in 3 months after reviewing letters from the community. But even then, when this is all done, the state DEC will have the final say.
Yeah, they clearly feel very strongly about that dump over there.
For sure. Have for a while. Final check here, James, of the weather.
Yeah, it's looking great today. We've got no issues at all. Temperatures climbing well into the 70s this afternoon. Let's enjoy it. No chance for any rain whatsoever. Get outside and enjoy it. Tomorrow looks like another gem. Friday, we'll see an increase in clouds. Temperatures up a little bit, and then here we go. It's the weekend, so we know it's going to rain, right?
Mm-hmm.
It's been like that. This feels like the 4th of July
3 weeks
almost.
at least, yeah.
Yeah. See you, everybody. Have a great day.
Follow News 8 wherever you are on RochesterFirst.com, Facebook, X, and on our app for news and weather.